My mom told me not to talk to strangers on the internet, but I'm glad I didn't listen. We are the Certified Nunas, your sisters in the love of Asian entertainment.
Hi, I'm Amanda.
I'm Jessie.
I'm Natalia.
And I'm Sky.
And today we are having a strange, wonderful internet holiday party together, in which Sky is wearing her best Santa hat. I'm all cuddled up in a blanket next to a tree.
Drinking
Amanda
water.
Like drinking water. You know it.
I know.
The tree needs water. I need water. You need water. You know, we're having a good time. We're just, we're out here enjoying the holiday spirit. We want to share that joy with you, the listeners. If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, well, happy week, I suppose. Anyway, today, since we're having our internet Christmas party together, our office party, as you will, we wanted to go on a little fun journey together in which we envision the best Christmas party that has ever existed, filled with all of the people we have come to love, who live far across the world from us, and we will probably never meet. But that does not deter us from casting them in this party.
I have to do a disclaimer first, because we did technically steal this idea from another podcast, and I want to give them a shout out just because I think that's right.
Please do.
Not that I think most of the people listening to us haven't listened to them, but if you haven't, K-Chat Jigay is a really good podcast. I'll link them in our blog post for this episode, but that's where I got this idea from.
Mm-hmm.
So before we swiped it.
Yeah, it's not swiping. It's a pastiche. What's the word I'm looking for here? A
Parody?
loving recreation. No, it's like a parody, but in a good way. Oh my goodness, why is my brain not working? It's like my brain has gone on vacation mode. No, it's not an imitation. It's like an homage. Thank you. Homage to their idea.
Their homage to K-Fat.
Thank you. I'm telling you, my brain, it's on vacation just like me. As soon as I was I'm on vacation now, just everything has shut down. There's nothing going on. It's just blank up in here.
Natalia's still drunk at the party, okay?
Hey, I'm completely sober. I was just at a kid's toddler's Christmas concert, and I can't go. And it was at a church too. There's no way I'm getting soused at a church.
I mean, you could do it before. And after.
No, it's fine. I'm a good girl. She says with no sense of irony. So before we get into this party casting for this fictional party, what makes a good holiday party to you guys? What do you enjoy at a nice holiday party?
Food?
What's your favorite hors d'oeuvre? It's a party.
I'm a big chips and dip person, or crackers and cheese spread, cheese balls. That's what I like.
Guac.
Oh, guac. Literally any party, any time of year. My thing that I always liked, though they were slowly killing me, so I guess I can't really like them, was I really like peppermint chocolate bark. That stuff.
I like that. It's spiced nuts. That's kind of spiced in cinnamon and stuff. Yeah,
the
kind of candied.
Nuts.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, and nog. You gotta get some good.
Good nog.
Good nog.
Good apple cider, hot apple cider.
Oh
yeah.
Hot apple cider, so good. Ooh.
Mulled wine, if you're into that. I did one year in the crock pot. Just had nice wine sitting there with spices in it. It was delightful. Nobody else in my family drinks wine, so I got it all, but
You're getting a little No, I like the smell of mulled wine. I can't drink it. Wine and me, I've tried. It's just not a thing. It's not a thing that wants to happen. That's okay. Jesse can have it all. Jesse can drink all the wine for me, so it's totally fine. So if you were headed to a party, say you were going to a potluck, a holiday potluck, what would you bring? What would be your dish? What's going down? Making y'all think on this podcast.
I know.
You thought you were gonna have it easy, but Natalia's asking the hard question.
I'd probably make cookies because that's
classic.
I usually, like, for a party, usually something like a nacho dip or like a buffalo chicken cheese dip or something, like something chips dip.
For me, now that if we go back on track, I always bring a mac and cheese to any potluck I go to, mostly so I can eat it. Okay, and as a caveat to that, because it kind of makes me sound like a dick, I have a lot of allergies, so I have a lot of dietary restrictions, so I want to eat something. Otherwise, it's just me and the sad cauliflower leftovers on the veggie platter. Oof.
Try to do, like, the things that I think no one's going to think about. Like, if it's a party, usually everybody thinks of the alcohol, but they don't think of, like, regular drinks or, like, juice or something. So that always ice is good, or, like, bags of chips or something like that, like, people can have before, like, the main event happens. Because usually there's, like, a group of people who are there, like, on time or whatever, and they're still waiting for people, and so, like, you're like
a little peckish, you know.
Yeah. Or just, like, something to have, or, like, you know, if your party's going long, to have it, like, kind of, like, after everything happens, you know, like, you might have your, like, main event or food, but then you go play games, and then you're kind of, like, hungry again, so that sort of thing. It's also the easiest to grab, like, you don't have to prep it. You just kind of go to the store right before.
Everyone's happy with some extra pretzels or something.
Yeah.
Like, who doesn't like extra snack? It's so much better to have too much food than to have not enough food.
Absolutely.
That's true.
Because you always need, like, more than you think. Well, all right. Now that I've taken us on this little journey through the magic of Christmas party planning, let us begin what we actually set out to do when it begins. So, who would you want to bring to it as a date to this Halloween party, ladies?
Halloween party?
Oh, Jesus. Who you would want to bring to this Christmas party? We're on this magical journey we're taking. We are all single. I know 3 of us are married, but in this fictional universe we're creating here, we're not. So we're seeking out some dates. We're looking for some fellas or ladies. Listen, we cool here. We cool. Who would make a great date? A nice attentive date that you'd want to show off to your bros at the party. That would still be fun. That would get along with people.
This is a deep, hard question.
Guys, this is not that hard of a question.
Best friend, you know, or like the person.
It doesn't have to be a romantic date if you do not want it to be. However, it can go either way. Like, maybe it's like a blind date. Maybe it's a first date. Maybe you're in this fictional universe. You've been with this person forever. Maybe you're just going as bros. I don't know. You do you, boo-boo. Like, this is a fictional universe. You can do whatever you want at this fictional Christmas party.
I want to say Sung-hoon, but I also feel like he might be the guy who sits in the couch in the corner and, like, does not involve himself in the party at all. So
yeah, the one who gets, like, awkwarded out.
Yeah.
But, like, he would be great to bring, like, if you want to, like, impress all your gal friends with, like, the piece that you, be like, hey, check out what I got at this party.
Karaoke or something. He'd probably get into it. Like, you know, so I just maybe also need to bring a bottle of wine or something to make sure.
I think I would bring, like, someone like Donghae, because he'd be, like, really chill to hang out with, but also probably at the end of the night he'll bring out his guitar, and that just sounds like fantastic.
And, like, the drunker you get, the more acoustic guitar just seems like a really great idea.
And it's like, I mean, it's also Donghae, so I mean, it's a win-win situation.
It's like a win-win-win here. Like, you've got a fun party date, you've got some eye candy while you're at it, and you got musical accompaniment. So that's like the triple threat right there.
Yeah.
For me, okay, I'm not gonna do my usual, because I know that we would normally put Soji Sub.
Let's say who's your usual?
Because that's my usual jam. However, I don't know. I feel like he wouldn't have that much fun at a party. He seems like he'd rather be home.
Yeah.
You know, like with his collection of Minion dolls. I wish I was kidding about this, but we all know
that's
it's
for reals. Very for real.
Yeah.
This is for real. He's a lot less cool in his real life than he seems in his on-screen life, like most of these people. I feel like Yoon Si-yoon would be a really great date to a holiday party. Like, because he's sort of like already like the life of the party. Like, I feel like he'd go out and like, if you're more of an introvert, he'd be the one like introducing himself so you wouldn't have to. And like, he'd be like best friends with everyone by the end of the night. Also, he's cute, so you still get the whole like, hey ladies, check out my date. He's pretty cute. But he's not like so good looking that like he intimidates all your male friends. Like, he's like a nice, just
all around good guy.
Good looking. He seems like a good dude, and he's like just, he's super friendly, but just sort of self-deprecating humor enough that you're like, perfect. Wow. Yeah.
I would bring Lee Joon-gi.
Yeah.
Because he's great at like improvisational dancing, and everyone loves him.
Always important at a party.
Well, it's very, very important.
He can show
He's also
off his
incredibly
acrobatic skills.
And he's incredibly helpful. Like, he always helps pick up stuff, whatever. So, I mean, super sweet. So I think he gets along with everybody. So I think he'd be a pretty good date to a party.
Yeah.
Also, he's got the cuteness factor there. So if we're like trying to like, you're like, I wasn't gonna say it. I knew she was gonna say it. She always says it. And if, like if you're at this party with your coworkers and like they keep, they've been making fun of you with the, with the old girlfriend in Canada bit, like, oh, we've never met your date. Does he really exist? And then you show up with Lee Joon-gi on your arm, they're gonna be like, no, girl. All right. Next at this beautiful party that we're at, whose party is it? Like, who do you think would plan a fantastic party and be a good host at a party?
I've got one.
Okay.
Nare.
Yeah.
Easily.
Oh, she would plan one hell of a party.
You would also be like entirely trashed, but like it will be so much fun.
Door, like the wave of alcohol would just
she'll like
take
make you a specific drink like for you,
Yeah.
Everyone
would have a specific cocktail when they arrive with a custom made mug with your name etched on it, like. Welcome to the party. I feel like UJ Suk would be a great party host. Like, not so much in the same way that Nare would be a party host, but just in the way of, like, making everyone would have a good time. Like, he'd make sure that everyone was having fun.
Yeah, he'd be good at, like, making people feel comfortable and included. Like, not feel like
and within like 5 minutes you'd think you were his best friend since childhood. He'd be like, welcome to this party, and I'm gonna introduce you to this person who shares an interest with you in this way, and then this person who he'd be a good like socializer.
I don't know how good he'd be at actually hosting the party, but I feel like if Heechul like held a party, everybody would be there. So like it would be a good party to be at, because like he would do like minimal, like he sends out a group text, party at my place, and everybody shows up, and like literally everybody's there. So like,
he would probably plan a party not in his actual house, but like rent a place, because your boy is a bit of a clean freak and very paranoid about people entering his house.
He has the money for that, so it would be like a great
totally
place. Does. It would be like some fantastic.
He would rent quite a nice location to host this fictional party that we're all headed to. And then he would just pay staff to make sure it's great. So there we go. What about you, Sky? Who are you thinking? You got no one?
I thought that was a pretty good mix. I was gonna say too.
We all
you want to do an Sky.
But I mean, I thought Park Min Young, but like she could like run the games or something.
Yeah, she's very organized.
She would be also a good option for if you were coming with your friend. She would be a good friend to come with.
Yeah.
She was my second option before I thought of Lee Jun.
Yeah.
Like,
if I was going with a friend, it would be Lee Madu. I would take her because she's hilarious. Like, she's just, she's so funny, and like, I don't know if any of you guys follow her on Instagram, but like her Instagram, the baby has gotten like big enough to like leave the house. It's basically just like mommy shit posting. Like, it's just, she does the weirdest things and like takes pictures of herself, but like behind the kids. So it's like the kid's like just sitting there eating a lollipop or something, and she's like behind like dying or in a tree or something. Like, she just does these totally bizarre pictures, but they're so funny.
I would take Ida
if I was gonna
easily.
If I was gonna bring someone as just a friend, I'd bring Henry.
That would be a good one.
Yeah.
Well, if you're bringing Henry, then I have to bring Akmu. That's just the way that works.
All together. Just both of them, you're getting a 2-for-1 deal, huh?
Yeah, might as well.
You're like, hey, man, they come, they're brother and sister. They're friends.
You have to socialize together just this one day.
I also feel like Henry would be good as a host to a party, but it would be a real hot mess of a party.
Yeah. I can see him like progressively getting more stressed out though too, like kind of getting on the edge, and he's like, I've got to do this, and it's just like funny. Yeah.
You'd be a very realistic host for a party, like not the ideal host, but the one that not the host you deserve, but like the one that you get anyway. Like, because you'd be the kind who'd be like, yeah, we should have a party, like we can have it at my place. And then, like, by the time everyone starts arriving, he's like, oh, God, I didn't think this through. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, exactly. Like, just a hot mess.
And then would come in and be like, oh, my gosh, and then, like, have to do stuff. That's how it would work.
Oh, because he's her son.
Yeah.
He's her little son. So, speaking of other partygoers, who do you think would be the first to be completely trashed off their faces? Just... They've been drinking. They were pre-gaming, and they did not eat enough to justify how much they drank.
I kind of want to go idle on this one.
Go for it.
Yeah.
I just don't know which one.
Top would have a nice bottle of wine before he showed up, and then he
can hold. I feel like he would be able to hold.
Well, yeah.
He'd be able to hold his liquor. We're talking like sloppy.
Oh, like he would be kind of like drinking for prep, drinking while he's there, and he just seemed really like chill in the corner drinking his glass of wine, and then suddenly he'd have like a tie on his head dancing in the middle of the room. Yeah.
I think Chanyeol would be pretty drunk at this party, because like he'd have gone way too far into the holiday spirit. First off, he'd show up in like a full Santa suit that he had custom made in Italy or some nonsense. Okay. Like, 'cause that's just his vibe. And then he'd like drink way too much eggnog because it was delicious and he's just having a good time. And then soon he'd just be like lying on the floor in the corner, like just laughing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he sort of has that vibe. Like, he'd be a fun, happy drunk.
Can I do a combo?
Oh, for sure.
Like a J Young K combo.
For sure.
And then they'd be on in their own little world in the corner, like singing to the karaoke.
Yeah, and then Sungjin would be worriedly standing in the background like, guys, please bring some water, guys.
and then Wonpil would just be like looking at them like, oh, I love my family.
and Doowan would have forgotten that there was a party and would be like, wait, where's everyone?
He's gonna be like the cool one just off. Like he's like, brother.
Like, he's at a much cooler party right now.
I think the only idol that I know of that likes to drink is Chaehoon from N-Flying. Like he always says he's too lazy to eat, but he likes to drink.
Recipe for
And I also
disaster.
I feel like he likes to drink, but he's one of those people that haven't like actually drunk like a lot in like for a period of time. So he would be that like he thinks he can handle it, but obviously couldn't handle the alcohol drunk, you know? Whereas it's like all of a sudden he's drank too much and he's just crazy.
And I can't really picture what type of drunk he would be. He would either be crazy or he would probably just be sleeping in the corner. Like
I think I think he would be crazy and then
I think like it would start like he would have like a real crazy 5 minutes and then he would just fall asleep.
Yeah. He'd just be like, bam.
That sounds about right.
All right. Now the next classic party guest. This is the me at the party. Surprisingly, I know I seem like such a vicarious, fun party. Who would be the one who's just chilling with the pet? You know, you show up at the party and there's a dog, and you're like, oh, that's my new best friend. Who's that?
This could also go for Heechul.
Also go for Sunghoon. He does love his dogs.
Junho. Especially if it's a cat, he'd be so into that. He'd just like not talk to anyone and just go for the cat.
Hyungwon.
Yeah. Yeah.
He'd be like, hello, friend.
He'd be like the sitting next to the pet like guy, you know, that they're just
like not like touching the pet, just sort of like looking at it and being like, hey,
what's up?
Too, huh?
Yeah.
What's up, bro? Kyung-soo too. I could see Kyung-soo just being like, I don't want to be here. Daniel made me come. Now he's really drunk. I don't want to deal with this. Let me hang out with this dog.
I'm trying to think of any like female actors or actresses or idols.
I can't remember what her name is. I can see her in my head. She's got gray hair right now, but it's super cute. She was the taller, skinny friend in Weightlifting Fairy. The three. She's like a big dog person too. Like a lot of her Instagram is like her and her dog and stuff. And like she just strikes me also as being kind of a little more that quiet. Not that she's a quiet person, but just more of that character. You know, that she would be that person. Like I'm at this party and it's cool and I'm happy I'm here, but like also there's a dog, so I'll go hang out with the dog and like talk to the like two other people talking to the dog and.
The little group that's congregated around the dog. They find each other.
Hyolyn from Sistar has like 3 or 4 cats. I think she would also be pretty chill and quiet and just end up hanging out with a cat. Because she feels like more of like, I'm going to sit here and you can come to me. Like, not the other way around. You're like, yeah, okay.
That's some energy, yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. So, who's trying to control the music at the party? Who's the DJ, the party DJ?
Oh, I got it. Johnny from NCT.
Oh, you girl, you right. Girl, you right. Now you said that, I'm like, yeah.
And it's like sometimes Hyungwon will stop being like
That's
near
what
the
I was
cat.
gonna say.
And just go over. Also Wonpil. For sure. He loves his playlists. And he can DJ, because that's essentially what he does at a Day 6 concert, you know?
Rocky, I think, would not be running the playlist necessarily. He's really good at recommending songs, but he would be sitting near the playlist people and just, like, in awe of all of their music choices, making really funny...
complimenting them.
Yeah, and, like
making, this is my vibe.
Making really funny, like, amazed faces the entire time, like, oh, you picked this one. Like, that's very Rocky. He would be amazed at people's music taste.
I feel like Baekhyun would be over next to him, but just, like, doing really stupid, dramatic dances to every song being played and trying to rope everyone else into dancing with him to varying degrees of success, shall we say.
I think Soji Sub standing nearby, waiting for his opportunity to get in there and slip one of his, like, rap tracks in, you know, and then everyone's like, what is it? No.
If Soji Sub is at the party, that's where he is.
Yeah. He's just, like, sitting there waiting to slip his demo tape in there.
If he gets a chance, he does that, and then he probably goes home afterwards, because he...
Oh, immediately is like, and my work here is done.
Like,
he fills up his pockets with some, like, sausage rolls and bounces. Now, what sort of music do you think would be playing at this party, if these fellows were in charge of it?
I think it might start off as kind of like a chill vibe, and then as the night like goes on and more people get more drunk, the rowdier it gets, you know, and then so it, like, you know, goes from, like, maybe not necessarily Christmas songs, but some of the, like, the winter type songs, like, you know, like an IU, and then, like, get into, like, you know, some rave music or something.
I feel like transitions into possibly trot music. It winds up trot, because everybody's singing and everybody knows this one, and they all, you know, and you can kind of dance to it, and you can have, you know, I feel like,
and then suddenly Amor Fati comes on, and everyone just loses their mind. They're all just bouncing and gyrating all over the place.
Well, and then when they kind of start to lose energy, then all of a sudden everyone starts singing the sad songs. Like,
oh yeah, well, as the drinking, as you go from fun drunk to sad drunk.
It's all those, like, songs that you all, like, are in a group and just swaying and, like, holding each other's shoulders.
Like, oh. That's where true friendships are made. Okay. So, who is at this party? Who knows everyone and everything about everyone at the party? Who is the party gossip hound, as you know? Who is it?
Well, he doesn't really gossip, but he knows everyone and everything about Chanwoo. Like, he researches anybody he's ever going to come into contact with. So, no, like, that's the thing. Before he goes on a show, like, that's what he does. So, if he knew the guest list, like, he'd know everybody. He might not act like he knows them, but he knows about them.
I feel like Yeonmu would, you know, be going from group to group, like, looking for that hot goss. He wants it. He's after the goss.
I feel like whether he actually knew all the things or just acted like he knew all the things, Kwang-soo would be, like, running around, like, gossiping, but, like, not gossiping, you know, like, did you hear about so-and-so? What? And he'd be like, oh, I can't say. And then he'd, like, go off, you know, or something.
So
like,
he's just walking around being a dick is what you're saying. Just sowing discord.
He'd be like, oh, I know the good stuff. I'm just not going to tell you. And then, like, move along.
It's like, oh, if you don't already know, I don't think I should tell you.
Yeah.
Oh, the party dick.
I don't know. Hicho might actually be good for this role. Because he does know everyone.
Yeah.
And he does know, like, he's been in SM long enough. Like, I feel like any member of Super Junior is actually really great for this role. Like, they just all, like, Yun Hak
they know
totally be like, I know everything and could like spill the beans on every single person here, but doesn't.
So, who keeps trying to get everyone to play team building exercises to increase their friendship and their holiday spirit all at once?
Park Min Young feels like she would be like, come on, guys, charades. Let's do charades. You know, like she would just like, let's do the good thing.
For like reversing that, for like totally different energy, Jungkook would also be like, we're doing charades. And everyone would be too scared to tell him no.
Okay.
I think MJ from Astro would not necessarily make the game happen, but he would definitely participate in any team building game in a very, very silly way.
Yeah.
I feel like I have someone, but I can't. Like,
it's on the tip of your brain.
Yeah. It's like one of those things, like, it's on the tip of your brain, but it's like you can't even, like, pinpoint if they're, like, an idol or an actress.
There's, like, a vague sense that there's someone you're thinking of.
Yeah, like, I've, like, seen them do it, like...
I think the nog is taking hold of her, ladies.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, this water. This is not who I was thinking of, but, like, Jung So Min. Because she's, like, so nice and accommodating, and especially when we watched the first couple of episodes of that show, the kids
Little
show
Horse.
or whatever, yeah. Like, she was so, like, good at, like, kind of taking control and, like, getting everybody together.
Making everyone feel comfortable. And
so, yeah, like,
participate.
I feel like, even if it's not in, like, the normal kind of, like, this is the person who wants to be a party planner type, you know, like, high energy person, like, she would naturally
she would be good at, like,
people.
Yeah, she would be good at getting, like, the stragglers who don't know that many people at the party and are feeling kind of awkward, like, over and being like, hey, come play this board game with us, and, like, be like, everyone, this is so-and-so, like, they're your new friends now. Congratulations on your newfound friendship.
She's like the friendship maker. She, like, makes, like, pairs up people to be friends.
I can see that.
And, like, in her news, her boyfriend's getting out of the military this week. How fun! They're, like, one of the 2 celebrity couples I have any investment in my entire life. It's her and Joongi. Lee Jun, sorry, not Joongi. My God, my brain. Lee Jun! And Hyuna and Dawn. Those are my 2 celebrity couples. That's it. That's it.
I like Woobs and his girlfriend.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But see, like, I'm not so much invested in their relationship. I'm just sort of invested in him being alive, you know? And I'm just so happy that he is.
I'm happy for
them,
guys.
Yeah.
I'm happy for them. That's right. So, yes. I just don't have the same, like, if they broke up, I'd be like, oh, that sucks. But, like, if Hyuna and Edan broke up, I'd be like, no.
That would actually be.
But guys.
I mean, if they need to, but, like, no.
But, like, guys, please, no.
We would all be worried about them, like, it would not be it.
Be like, guys, but, like, you altered the entire course of your life for each other. No.
Well, they just adopted a dog.
Yeah, they did.
Aww. Speaking of adoption, if you wanted, sometimes for Christmas, like, people are out there, like, they adopt, like, a highway or something. But you know what else you can adopt? A podcast. And you can adopt a podcast today by going to ko-fi.com/certifiednunas and become one of our patrons over there. We do not have any corporate sponsorships. We, in fact, fund this entirely ourselves, and it does cost money. I know it seems like it shouldn't, but it does, hosting, that sort of thing. So if you would like to support this podcast, please go to ko-fi.com/certifiednunas. We got lots of fun stuff, behind the scenes videos, extra stuff that gets cut out, just nonsense, more nonsense of what that you've come to know and love. So again, that is, if you want to give us a beautiful Christmas present, that we would very much appreciate, go to ko-fi.com/certified Nunes to adopt this podcast. Thank you. Back to our party. Who has just fallen asleep? You know, we've all been there. There's always someone just sitting on the couch, like in the corner, just like they had a long day. They just need a little, just resting their eyes, as my dad used to call it.
And there's a couple people we've already cast that I feel like would do this really well.
Like Hyungwon, definitely.
Hyungwon, Young K.
Yeah, they just sleep everywhere.
Yeah.
So Hongjung from ATEEZ, he never admits he's sleeping. He's always meditating or thinking on something, but he's sleeping.
Yeah, sure. Likely story. Jonghyun from 17 is always asleep, and they never know where he is, and suddenly he'll just sit up and be like, "Oh, I'm here."
I feel like this could be like, I feel like at this party, Kim Won-hae got invited because they were like, "Oh, you have to come," and he's like just sitting in this room full of young people, like, "Oh, why am I here? What am I doing?" And he just probably nods off on the couch in the corner.
Well, because he probably time traveled 3 times earlier in the day in order to fulfill all of his career obligations.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally
he probably worked right up until the party and then came to the party and just passed out on the couch.
He's legit prestiging us right now. Like that's what's happening right now. Is we're being prestiged. He has a secret twin. Like there's 2 of him. That's the only way this is possible.
Well, that's how the party. One of his twins is napping on the couch. The other one is still working.
It's the only way he agreed to come.
The kid from N-Flying, the maknae. I don't remember his name. He always seems like he's sleeping. He also does that thing where, like, you can put food in front of him, kind of like
he's the food fairy.
Shonu. Like, you can put like food in front of them and they'll wake up and immediately eat.
Well, who was it that was asleep? There was a Monster X video where they just kept piling. It was Hyungwon, wasn't it?
No, it
was Shonu where they just kept putting more and more crackers on him. Like he was asleep and they just kept piling
and then he
more crackers all over him.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, those boys! I just love them so much. My little sweet sons.
So this isn't in the list, but I'm gonna say who would be near like all the food the entire time? Like who would be?
Like any of the 2 p.m. guys.
Well, like
Chansung.
Shonu,
100%.
Shonu.
Like
Jin.
It's just Shonu. You're just like
Jin
he'd just be over there, like just.
Yeah.
Do we know of any?
Mingy
Taekyon would be there too.
Would be.
Yeah.
Would there be any girls that would be nearby?
Honey from EXID.
Yeah.
Who would definitely be. I could see like Sua or Xion from Dreamcatcher also over there.
Just snacking it up.
Snacking.
Would for sure. Lee Mi-do is always like, before she had the baby, that was all her Instagram was just food pictures all the time. So she'd probably be over there like arranging it to look nice for Instagram or something.
And take a picture and she's the one who's like, no, stop. And then everybody's like waiting as she like takes her picture and then they eat.
She's like, okay, you're good.
Yeah.
Oh, Sung-hoon for sure.
Oh, yeah.
He's always eating.
Yeah.
He's always like, I love when they do like the group videos where they're like, together for a group for some reason. And they'll just be like other people doing stuff. And just in the background, you just see him like inhaling food. He's like, my trainer can't stop me this time.
Lei, I feel like that just made me think of that video of Lei like walking through the airport and he wants a donut and his trainer's like, no, and so he's like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom, and then goes back and gets a donut.
I just think of poor Hoshi.
The food.
I just think of Hoshi from 17 trying to find that bottle of water at KCON, just he was so thirsty, and he's just got it.
And everybody's like, where is he?
And he's just like, I just needed a bottle of water, please, pizza. Oh, he's cute. He's cute in like you want to pinch his little cheeks, and you'd be like, Hoshi, I know you think you're so fierce, but look at your cute little baby.
He's like Diablo.
He's like a chubby Diablo, except that he's not chubby, but his face is round, so you just want to be like, me, squeak, pinch, pinch, pinch. Yeah, Diablo thinks he's tough shit, doesn't he? Right, buddy?
And Hui Sung would be over there too from Infline.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Well, that's how he's asleep, and then someone waves the food, and then like he immediately eats it, because that's what he does. He literally opens his like mouth and eats it before he's even like awake, and then he'll like go over. Also, Young K would be over there too, because he
loves food. Yeah.
So the next one is a bit of a two-parter. Okay. We're naming the people who are leaving first. One because they just want to go home. And the other because they got more parties to go to. They got a busy schedule.
They are popular.
Mm-hmm.
Inwoo leaves early. He has to go do 5 other things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I would say Jongdae would leave early because he's sleepy. He's a sleepy boy. He's like, I gotta rest my voice. And he's always the one who like, but he always comes to everything he's invited to. He's always the one. They were very clear about that he always, if you text him and say, hey, you want to go get something to eat, he there. He's like, yes, I love all of you. You're my brothers. And because he had another party to go to, I would say Siwan from...
Yeah, that's a good one.
She'd be like, listen, I got like another party with some diplomats like across town, so I'm gonna have to go. But it's been a slice.
I could see G-Dragon doing that as well. Like, I feel like he would actually like would come to a party and stay for like 5 minutes because
20.
He has to go to like 20 more. But he still would actually come if it's like if you asked him to.
Meanwhile, I think Top would come and then leave and go home to hang out with his chairs.
Yeah, unless he was just too lazy.
Also might be a sleeping on the couch guy. He could also, I could see him be the, like, sleeping on the corner of the couch, like, you know, because he struggles with insomnia and stuff, and it would just hit him all of a sudden, and people would be like, he's sleeping, just leave him. It's good. It's good.
I can also see him as, like, a people watcher, you know? He's, like, the one in the corner just watching everything, and then taking Instagram pictures.
But, like, really
weird, and they're not, like, they don't tell you who's there or not. They're just, like, really
they tell you, it'll be, like, an Instagram picture of, like, someone's knee.
But no,
like,
everyone's
what the
at
hell
the party,
am I looking
and
at?
they're like, what is going on? Or, like, a
It'll be, like, the square frame of, like, a mirror, and he's, like, with some bizarre statement underneath, and you're just like, what? What does this mean?
But he'd also take a really nice picture of the animal that's at the party, because he'd be like, I like that.
Be like, this is fly. This is fly.
What's going on?
You're like, what are you even
do like a group selfie with a bunch of people, but you'd put like those emoji stickers like over top of everybody's face, so you wouldn't know even who he was. Like he'd cover his own face too, so you like I don't even know what. He'd
also be in the like the biggest like recliner or like high back, wing back chair that it's at the party too. So like he'd be the one that's sitting down and maybe like holding his like wine glass, and then everybody is like standing around him.
Like some sort of king. With his loyal subjects. But also with the emojis over everyone's faces. So you don't know who anyone is.
This is the best party.
Well, Kim Won-hye wakes up and then has to go to another party.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
So
I think
is
too,
like late.
That guy who would come because he has like you invited him, so I need to go to your party, but like everybody invited me and I have to go to everybody's party because that's the polite thing to do. That would be the nice thing. and I just need to go see everybody.
That's why he sends his clones to the other parties.
I feel like Jisoo's also the
clones.
Jisoo is
one to all the
he was
parties.
saying.
Yeah, but I also feel like he's the one who gives like the hostess a gift, even if he's not going to stay there for that long.
Yes, he would.
He would be like, thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, he'd be really sincere about it. And he'd say hi to everyone.
And instead of just leaving the party early without saying anything, he would go and like be really polite and like, I have to leave now. I don't want to, but I have to. You know.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So as the final important guest at this party. So who shows up to this party late, but is saving the party because they come and carry in as much ice as they can? Who is the Iceman or woman?
Jihyo, like from Running Man and the actress, not the.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel it's like someone like that. Or even like Ida-hee, or like, you know, just like they're like older and they know how parties are, so they're going to be prepared, but also they're like, I'm cool enough to come whenever, but I know how to save this party too.
I feel like Hyuna would be like that too, but not because she's older, but just because she's very considerate and like, be a Boa too, BOA. She would come with the ice.
She would.
Yep.
So did we want to do the 12 Days of Christmas now that we've... Oh, no, we're not done with our party. We're not done. Sorry.
No.
Oh.
There's a final element. What or who are you at a party?
Oh.
Oh, I'm definitely the introvert. So I'm definitely the one, like, hanging out by the animal, like, for sure. Or just, like, with a select few people that I know, kind of in the, like, corner. And, like, kind of staying there until someone comes up to me. Not good with parties.
Me either. I'm kind of like our Jisoo character that, like, brings a gift and then apologizes profusely about having to leave early because they have a thing.
They have plans.
There's no thing. The thing is sweatpants in my bed. That's the thing.
I would start off by the food table, probably, just because it gives you something to do, right?
Yeah.
And then once I'd had a drink or two and other people were dancing, then I would be out dancing because I love to dance. I wouldn't be the person to, like, start it. You know what I mean? But once people were dancing, then I would dance. And then I would go back to the food because when I drink, I eat. So it's not not a good
smart.
combo.
That's the Nuna's advice for the day. Don't drink too much. Don't drink and drive. And eat when you're drinking so that you don't get alcohol poisoning.
I'd probably also be the one, like, worried about the people who are too drunk. Like, I'd be, like, the one who'd be like, can you please just sit up and drink this water? Like, just a little bit for me. Can you? Okay.
I'm gonna call you a cab. I'm gonna, like, give me your phone. I'm gonna order an Uber for you. Give me those keys. Give me the keys. You'll get them back tomorrow.
I'll give them to your manager. Just do this for me.
We don't want a news story, my friends.
I'm actually really good at parties. I don't necessarily
you would be
them that much, but like whatever role needs to be filled, I usually am able to do that role. So even if I don't necessarily have fun doing it.
She's the one running the team building exercises.
Probably.
For sure.
She's not only that, she has planned all of the team building exercises for the host, just in case the host didn't have anything planned and things got a little awkward. Don't worry. She has a bag in her car that has lots of stuff in it just in case things get a little slow and we need to,
she always
help
has
people feel comfortable. It's her emergency party bag. Don't worry about it.
How did you know about my emergency party bag?
Listen, we just know these things.
It kind of reminds me, did you ever read the Babysitter's Club books? They always had like a bag that was their emergency games for the kids if like the kids really are not into it. That's what it reminds me of. Emergency games.
That's what it's for, essentially. When you're babysitting all of your people, you have to have the fun stuff to.
Yeah, but these were like it was like their like special backup, like things are going crazy. We need to bring out the big guns type thing.
Yeah, we need the bag. The bag. Da, da, da,
which you can buy on SojiNights.com.
If you need some bags, I got bags, my friend.
Does she?
We can hook you up with bags.
Do you want ones that say Certified Nunas on them? CertifiedNunas.com.
You can get those. There's also ones that say "Don't at me" on CertifiedNunas.com. We have all sorts of nonsense over there on CertifiedNunas.com. Ad space. Another ad. I didn't even segue into it. Someone else did into it. Oh,
I was dropping off on me.
You're slowly becoming me. I'm just absorbing you into my segue.
I'm the American version.
The American version.
She's in charge of segueing into the ads when.
So as Jessie would be concerned with everyone like getting a taxi or whatever, I would be making sure that no one leaves the door without a ride and that they're not driving if they're drunk. Like I would be probably pretty militant.
Right. I really thought you were gonna say that I was like you'd be the one that had like the food in Ziploc containers and making sure everybody.
No, for sure she would too.
I would do that too.
She would too.
I was like,
are you kidding
me?
This
is so like.
She'd have already made, like, treat bags for everyone as the final Christmas party situation. We're going to take it back to the part of the party where Christmas carols are being sung by doing our own drama and K-pop version of the 12 Days of Christmas, whereupon we have not pre-planned this, so this
could be.
This could
mess.
This could be bad, but we don't know. We're gonna go and do a nice little 12 Days of Christmas where we, it's pretty self-explanatory. We have not pre-planned this,
and it will not be to the beat because we have not pre-planned it. There's no way.
Okay.
We're not that cool.
Okay. So we're gonna go in our regular age order.
Uh-oh.
Amanda, you're up, so be careful. All right. On the first day of Christmas, entertainment gave to thee.
Oh, she's doing it by tune.
No. Entertainment gave to me. I had ideas, and now that I'm like on the spot, it's like. I feel like I need to like make it rhyme or something, and I'm like,
No, you don't.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, it's just one thing, so it's going to be Jisoo. Entertainment gave us our sweet baby Jisoo, cause
our sweet baby Jisoo. On the second day of Christmas, entertainment gave to thee
2 cups of Maxim coffee.
Oh, nice. All right, so on the third day of Christmas, entertainment gave to the 3 vats of kimchi.
It just like leaves it up in the air. She's literally looking up at the sky right now.
And our sweet baby G. I'm just gonna, by the end of this, it'll just be straight up recording this. So, on the 4th day of Christmas, entertainment gave to thee.
I mean, there's 4 members of Inflying, so I kind of have to say that.
You know what? That's fair.
There you go.
4 and flying members.
But that's 5 golden rings. You're singing the 5.
I know. Okay. All right. So let's go. Okay, I'll stop now. This is just extending this.
Yeah.
All right. Fifth fifth day of Christmas. What do we got?
Fifth day of Christmas, or let me see. We got 5 robot vacuum cleaners.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's a chunk of change right there.
Off-brand Roombas. Oh God, I cracked myself up. All right, day 6. What's the fun day 6? Oh. Okay. The 6th day. The 6th day. There's only 5 members who can't do it. 6th day.
On the 6th day of Christmas, 6 legally subbed amazing J-dramas.
Oh, I like it.
Ooh. Dream big.
On the 7th day of Christmas, I got 7 photo cards of the bias of my choice. The dream is alive, my friends. The dream. All right, 8th day of Christmas.
8 Kim Won Hayes.
Oh, well, there might already be. We don't know how many clones he's got.
Yeah, we don't know.
We don't know. That man is working too hard to be one man. You know what I mean? All right, 9th day of Christmas.
Okay.
This is our last round, so we got to make it good.
Oh, okay.
Pressure.
9 6-inch subs from Subway.
Ooh, it's a lot of subs.
Party.
Let's just party. All right, 10th day of Christmas.
Oh my gosh. 10 dramas with no wrist grabs.
Ooh, that's gonna be mine. Dang it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's okay. I got another one in the bag. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay. On the 11th day of Christmas, the entertainment God gave to me 11 non-sad kisses.
Good
No
one.
dead fish. 11 real seeming kisses. And finally, on the 12th day of Christmas, entertainment gods gave to me
12 bad Christmas cover songs.
Oh.
Good.
Or good ones. I mean, depending on how you look at it.
So,
The bad ones could
Christmas
be good.
songs, 11 real kisses, 10 no wrist grabs. And our sweet baby Jesus. Coming soon, Natalia will record a beautiful version of
We'll
this
put it on
song for all
Spotify.
of us to enjoy. It'll be on my debut album.
Okay, are we gonna play a Madlib?
Oh,
We have
yeah.
one? Yes. Yes! We're going to do a Christmas Mad Libs.
The funny
As our
thing about when we
final
do
event.
Madlibs is like whoever's running it will be like adjective or something, and then we'll just sit there in silence for a good like 20 seconds.
But they don't know because I cut it all out.
Right.
That's right.
We struggle with our English words, evidently.
This is the best
Grammar.
episode we've ever done.
I'm so sorry about these background hacking noises that are just occasionally around. My mom has bad asthma, so
It's fine.
So the weak lungs, right, buddy? She got the weak lungs.
So did you want to do the 12 Days of Christmas one that I found, or?
Yeah,
do
let's do
something
it. Let's do it.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So the first thing is a holiday. So
Arbor Day.
Arbor
Go for Arbor Day. 'Cause that's
Arbor Day. All right.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why that was the holiday that popped into my mind when someone said name a holiday in the middle of December, and I went with Arbor Day. Okay, I changed my Festivus. I'm changing it to Festivus, okay?
Festivus.
Festivus for the rest of us.
All right. Festivus. Do. An adjective.
Cold.
Stinks.
Twinsies.
An occupation.
Surgeon.
All right. A verb ending in ing.
Caroling.
Jisooing. That's not a verb. That's just
Sure it is.
That's just
All right, I'm going with caroling. But
Hey.
I do need another verb ending in ing.
Sky's like, I'm not gonna say anything because I have the perfect one.
You're not gonna say as a verb either. So
She's like, I'm done with this game.
They didn't accept Jisooing. They're calling me a murderer. I don't know what to do with my life. Kissing, because that's what's happening right now. Diablo just keeps kissing me, huh?
A plural noun.
Stages.
Albums of stages. I like it.
All right. I'll use album for the next one because the next one is plural nouns as well. And then I need a plural occupation.
actors.
All right. Another verb ending in ing.
Sky keeps giving a look at me like, do this. She's like,
Rolling.
Rolling. All right. Another plural noun.
guitars.
Candy canes. Oh.
Ooh, going Christmassy.
All right. I like it. Candy canes. Okay. An adjective.
Soft.
Soft. Okay. A verb ending in ing.
Man, there's a lot of these.
Munching.
Munching. Okay. A nationality.
We're all making a face about that.
I suppose we'll just go Korean because that's like the theme
I
of the
guess.
day. Yes.
Okay. Another plural noun.
Managers.
All right. An animal.
Reindeer.
Diablo.
Diablo. Yeah, just Diablo. He's his own thing.
And a noun.
Christmas tree.
And then we will click the Go Mad Generator button. And we've got, on the 12th day of Festivus, my cold love sent to me 12 surgeons caroling, 11 pipers kissing, 10 stages leaping, 9 albums dancing, 8 actors a milking, 7 rolling. Sorry, actors milking got me. Okay,
Yeah,
7 rolling, 6 candy canes a laying, 5 soft rings, 4 munching birds, 3 Korean hens, 2 turtle reindeer, and reindeer in a Christmas tree.
I just like imagine the Christmas tree going to the side of the reindeer.
Oh, Madlibs. Always a classic. Well,
I think our 12 Days of Christmas was better.
it was.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Soon, coming to Spotify near you.
2040.
2020 next year for next Christmas, the 12 days of Nuna's Christmas. The 12 days of Nuna's will be revealed. Anyway, this has been our holiday party here, our digital holiday party with you today. If you want to keep the holiday spirit going, please go to Twitter and send us, a little tweetsies, and we will probably tweet right back. We live on Twitter. That's our hometown. I don't know if you know this. Twitter, hometown. Anyway, we hope you have a great week and you're having a good holidays. If you celebrate, if you don't, well, happy week. Enjoy this anyway. You can listen to us wherever you're listening to us now, but if you want to mix it up, we are on Spotify, we are on Stitcher, we are on Podbean, we are on Google Play, we are on Apple iTunes, we are on YouTube, and of course, all of our episodes are available to be streamed on our website, certifiednunas.com. We also have other fun stuff there. We got merch, we got all sorts of nonsense, and as always, if you want to support this podcast and all of the fun work that we are doing, please go to ko-fi.com/certifiednunas. certified Nunas and become one of our amazing patrons that we love with all of our heart. Merry Christmas to all of you. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Blessed Kwanzaa. Joyful Festivus. Or Happy Wednesday. You know, whichever you're celebrating. We hope you have a great time. Bye.
Bye.